Beep, beep, beep. I did do this right, right? Right. That looks right. That looks right. Beepity beep up. Okay, I put that on the right channel. Okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Everything's looking good. Let's just hop in Ostranauts. So, hi guys. How's it going? It's been a hot minute. I know. I'll wait a minute, see if anybody shows up. And meantime, since we're waiting for ads anyway, I'm gonna get some pills in me. Gotta take your pills, boys. I like their little opening jingle. It's nice.
Mike 3-4, you are cleared for IFR approach. Maintain current course and decel.
Also, I just realized, why is this so damn high volume? Ooh, okay. Let's just turn this down a little bit.
Mike 3-4, Juliet India approach. Extending dock and arm spin 06 down. Transmitting your initials. Switch to 118.50. You are cleared for approach.
Hey, do you say Zachy? Warmer days until you're 20 years old. Damn, Zachy, happy birthday. Ahead of time. Happy early birthday.
Julia India docking. Mike 3-4, we have guidance. Firing RCS.
Yes. Fire those RCS control panels things.
For close approach. Switching to 118.50. Mike 3-4.
Also,
Because
I'm terrible at doing this, because I haven't been streaming, I keep forgetting to take my pills, so I have to start taking some of my other medications to catch back up with the water in my system. So...
Mike 3-4, you are cleared for IFR approach. Maintain current course
These-
and decel.
I'm taking my pills right now, okay? I've been taking them, I just
Mike 3-4,
missed a couple of days, and my feet started swelling, and I was like, oh, I have to stop. Or I mean, I have to take my pills, so I started taking my pills again.
Julia India docking. Mike 3-4, we have guidance. Firing RCS.
Yeah.
Mike 3-4, Julia India docking. We have you at our 198. Confirm guidance and begin RCS.
I took my pills. I just took my pills. I don't know if you guys can hear me because ads are going on. I took my pills. No, I took them. I have taken them.
For close approach. Switching to 118.
My body is full of medication.
3-4.
Can you guys hear me? I don't know if you can hear me.
Julia India approach. This is Mike 2634 requesting
Mad Jack.
with information Lima.
Mad Jack.
Mike 3-4, you are cleared for IFR approach. Maintain current course.
I took him. Jesus Christ.
3-4, Juliet India approach. Extending dock and arm spin.
Alright,
06 down.
so let's see,
Transmitting your
it's
initials.
2 for this one?
118.50. You are cleared for approach.
Do I need to send a line for your res? No, and I you guys want to know how bad I am at taking my medications? I am so bad at taking my medications that I turned off my alarms for my medications because I had them on a schedule. I turned them off because they were annoying me because I was always busy when they would go off, and I would just not take them. Jesus Christ. So bad at this. Also, look at the little dinosaur here. Isn't it cute? I just noticed that.
Cleared for close approach. Switching to 118.50.
Anyway,
Mike 3-4.
this is Ostranauts, guys. This game is insane. The depth that this game has is absolutely fucking bonkers. So I have a game going right now. I'm not gonna make you guys sit through the tutorial. Let's just load this up. This is the game that I've been doing. You got a John McKinsey backboard case. Nice, Zachy. Congrats, my guy, and happy birthday if you missed that when I said it earlier. You got a couple of days before, but you know, hey, why not? Early. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. This is on an M2 drive, so I'm just going to assume that it's just mad. Good lord. I guess this loading takes longer than I expected. Oh well, that's fine. It'll load in a moment. Ah, here we are. So, what the hell is this guy doing? Awkwardly talking to a person named Hope Webb. Okay, so apparently there's two people here. Anyway, so I'm gonna I'm going to start with the things that I don't like about the game. No, that's a terrible thing. Where am I? Oh, there I am. Okay. This game is going to be hard to parse what you're seeing. That's actually one of the big things that actually, it is one of, I am going to start with complaints. The game is hard to parse what you're looking at. It's just difficult because until you know what things are, it just looks like kind of visual vomit. So what we're looking at here is I'm in a station. I got a couple of people here. I got a person here. These are food carts, apparently. You got like a little, there's a couple of chairs. I thought this was a table, but no, it's just floor panels. But we're in a station, the one that you start at, and I had just come back from a really, really, really big salvage run. Yes, it's noisy visually. And it's not even so much that it's particularly noisy visually. I mean, everything is kind of like individual. But because you're looking at it at a top-down angle, it makes it kind of difficult to understand what you're looking at. So let's go into my ship. Now, as you might imagine, when you start your ship, it is very much a rust bucket. And, oh, that's what I was doing. So, I'll give you guys a tour. This is the airlock. You can tell my airlock versus theirs, because mine is beat to hell. Salvage runs what you call taking a dump. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Oh, hey, there's an O2... so there's a screen here. Okay, so let's go into the inventory. Let's move this stuff that I was actually going to salvage back into the main area, because... yeah, I'll go sell that. I'll show you guys how that works in a moment. But, here's me. I've just got, you know, like, basic worker gear on, because I'm just kind of, you know, here. So this is the cargo bay. This ship used to be a personnel transport. This used to be like all chairs, so I tore them out, and I've actually started building or putting up crates in here as I find them, just to hold some stuff. This is the cockpit. Apparently we've got an O2 can here. I assume this is our main O2 for the ship, I guess. We've got a bunch of N2 cans at these intakes. What I think these are is... I think they're part of the RCS system because you've got the thrusters here. I don't really know how it works. This is actually a bay that I tore out of an old, what is it, an old hauling ship. I tore it out so I could sell it, but I also want to install it in the ship. I think I can only install it like right here, which means I don't think I'd be able to fit two. I might have to put it like, I don't know, I guess if I put it like here, let's see. It's a 3x2? Yeah, so I might be able to put like two of them in the middle, or I'll just set it off to the side like it is now and just, you know, maybe I'll sell it. See how much it can sell for. But anyway, this absolute pile of garbage. Let's see. So this is a switch. I don't know what this switch does. This switch apparently is the switch that turns on everything in my ship. Oh, it's attached to the battery. That makes sense. My battery is... that looks like a battery readout? So I'm going to assume that's what it is. Oh, yeah, yeah, you can see the little line up here when I turn on battery... Or, sorry, power visibility. Hey, Hex, how's it going? And, Bunny. Bunny, good lord. I want to call you, Bubbles. So what this crap is on the floor is just some basic junk that I can supposedly use for fixing things. I don't know, so I've just kind of been sitting it here. I've got a little bin here on the wall now. Let's see, I think it's Z or Alt? Yeah, Alt. If you hold down Alt, it'll show you everything in your field of view that you can interact with. This kind of helps you locate stuff that you can work with. I think it's X. Yeah, X shows the damage of objects that you can fix. I think there was some other overlay that I don't know. I forget, but anyhow. So yeah, this is, you know, that's the ship. That's ship. This is my engineering department. There's my cargo bay. There's my cockpit. That's it. Now what I was going to do was I was going to take this soldering thing, because what I wanted to do was take this battery pack out of here, because that battery pack is good for GOT power tools. And I've got a GOT power drill. Its charge is very low, so I'll probably end up swapping that out. But I've also got a GOT angle grinder here. So let's see, if I right-click on it... Is it right-click? Yeah, or maybe it's... Oh, it must be right-click. Okay, let me move this out of the way. Anyway, so yeah, right-click lets you get, like, this kind of inspection angle, and it's a clippable... Oh, right, you can put it on the clip on your EVA suit. Structure cutter, wire cutter, buffing tool, sharp edge, mechanical. Will that replace my crowbar? I don't think it'll replace my crowbar. I think it might... Oh, this says 87%. Good, good. So this already has a battery in it. That's nice. Man, this thing's... Can I repair this thing? No, I can't. Guess I'll probably have to replace it at some point. Anyway, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to leave it on the ground, because what I can do... Take this with me. Here, I'm going to put the... Do I have any room in the bin? Not really. I'm going to need my shoes there and my shirts there. The helmet's in the suit. Anyway, yeah, I'm just going to have to hold on to some stuff. My inventory can't be totally empty, unfortunately. But as you can see down here, I've got about $14,000, which is not much. Battery charger. Oh, shit, I could do a battery... They have a battery charger right here? How fast does it charge batteries? Okay, what is this? Battery charging station Bingham 12 EVA. Oh, it's an EVA battery charger. Okay, I don't have an EVA suit. I've got a pressure suit. So that's kind of a, you know, thing. The only thing holding it together are the bird droppings? Yeah. Yeah. You ain't wrong. So I can't use their battery charger, which is kind of unfortunate. Do we have any other battery chargers around? Drink machines... Nah, not really. Okay, so to give an idea of what we've kind of got going on here is that these are kiosks. These things are just kiosks. And this is kind of like when you're working legally. You can you take the stuff here to this licensed kiosk. So what you're doing while you're salvaging, at least you start out salvaging. I think you can do a lot of other stuff. Like I think you can have you can like be a combat pilot and do like combat missions. You can be a pirate and take other ships. I think, again, take it with a grain of salt. I'm pretty sure that you can have what is it? Here we go. I'm pretty sure that you can Here, this needs to go away. Go away. I'm pretty sure you can make like a big hauling ship, like you can make a giant freight carrier, because there is actually a terminal on the station where you can buy and sell into like specialized cargo pods. So I think that's a thing that you can do. So what you're looking at here is, believe it or not, it's not BS. Like how in a lot of times you'll have like a panel that looks like it's crazy complicated, but most of it is just BS you don't have to worry about. This stuff all matters. So like if I wanted to like right now, the thrusts on this thing are kind of ass, so I can run it at full throttle down here. But say that I got it set up to the point where I had good enough thrusters that could actually hurt me if I was moving around, because I'm a spacer, my very low tolerance for taking G's. I can actually throw up the override and activate our extra thrust. Of course, we have our emergency shutdown, blah, 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 blah. We don't really have to worry about rotors, because all we have right now to maneuver our RCS. We don't have a reactor on this ship. We don't have a crew, obviously. We don't have a lot of the stuff that big ships has. We are just a battery-powered little shitty ship. Our comms console, this is showing us that we're currently locked to this dock. And we're clamped. We can't leave yet because I haven't paid my docking fees, and they impound, or they hold your ship if you don't pay your fees. But I only have just barely enough money to possibly buy a license to work legally, but I don't want to work legally, so what I'm doing is I'm working with this scrap kiosk where they don't really ask questions. So, storage bay loose and trashed. Oh, can I not actually... Am I not actually able to use that because it's so busted up? I might just jettison that then. Anyway, we'll sell a couple of... sell the remaining things, including the soldering iron. That's $100. You know, that ain't bad. Alright. Boop. Is there anything in my pocket that I can get rid of? I'm just gonna have to toss that out the airlock too. This I think I can read, because it says if I read it, I get an active benefit of learning business administration. I don't know what that's going to do for me, but I can at least try. I got the angle grinder, I've got this. Actually, you know what we can do? I don't think any of this stuff is going to really help us. But what I think we can get is, if we head down here to the supplies, we may be able to buy a, maybe we can buy a GOT battery charger? So let's see. Battery charger. CO2 scrubber cartridge. Do I have to have CO2 scrubber? Do I have a CO2 scrubber on the ship? God, look at this EVA suit. Freaking $9,000. Anyway. Holding laser torch. Oh, here we go. Battery charging station for GOT. $31? Sure. I'll buy a battery charger. Yeah, man. Did that end up in my cargo bay? That ended up in my cargo bay. I need to turn that off. Unless it's... It's not in my pocket, so let's get on the ship. Yep, here it is. Can I actually pick this up? Ooh, I can. Okay, let's install this thing. I'm going to presume to put it in the engineering room. That seems like a reasonable spot for it. I've never done this before, by the way, so we're just gonna figure this out. Oh, that worked. Now let's give us a little speed boost here, yeah. Delightful. Alright. It holds one freaking thing. So okay, let's put that in there. It says that it's off. Do I have a... How do I plug this thing in? Oh, wait a minute. Here, hold on. Let's see. Power... Oh, I need to rotate it so that its its power connection reads off to the side. So we're just gonna uninstall this and give her a little rotate. Yeah. I don't have to be particularly careful with time management because, you know, hey, we're... Yeah, this should be workable, right? Oh. It says... Oh, wait. No. Cancel action. Cancel the task. There it is. All right, we need to install this thing. I would like it to be installed here. There we go. I don't know why it was mad. Maybe because I had it picked. I didn't pick it up, so it was trying to like install it on something that was already there. So maybe that's what's a little bit mad about. In the meantime, my guy looks functionally happy. I don't know why he's hurting. I'm liberated. I'm selfish. My peacefulness is going up. I am unfit, feeble, fragile, slow metabolism, micro-G, hypovolemic, immunosuppressed, insomniac, and visually impaired. Nice! Delightful. That sounds... Let's just close that and put that in the don't need to know category. Anyway. Are you charging? Oh, it's charging. Nice. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to actually get this really bad one, plug it in, then just take this and put it in here. Here we go. All right. All right, let's go pay our docking fees and get the hell off this station. This is the kiosk, by the way, that lets us buy mass quantities of shit to sell. But the fuel kiosk is where we pay our docking fees. So we need a little bit more RCSN2, which that is expensive. Okay, so right now we have... Oh yeah, for the mortgage on our ship, we have a lot to pay on that. But, looking at it... Yeah, we only have about 3,500, so... Yeah, we're sitting on enough money to kind of spend whatever money we want on things, so let's just do that. Alright, so we're just gonna... I'll drop about 1,000 in gas. Fill up our O2. Jesus, O2 is expensive too. I might start trying to figure out how to take some of the N2 and O2 out of our, out of the containers that we find. And, we need to up our power. Power is thankfully cheap. Otherwise, yeah, we're looking good. Also, the footsteps here are just a little bit loud, so let's just turn that down just a smidgy mo. Alright, so since we don't have a license, we're gonna have to be kind of operating out of legal boundaries. So don't sweat it too hard. That's enough RCS to get us where we're going. Sorry. Swap this over to map control so that we can actually zoom around. If I just blow my freaking thrusters. This is where I went on my first salvaging thing. I jumped between these two ships. The Soul Joy Boy, actually, if you zoom in. Oh, there it is. This is actually used to be a what is it? It used to be like a cargo ship. And what I ended up I almost wanted to I almost wanted to repair it and use it for flight, but I ended up not really wanting to because its entire engineering department... The ship looked pretty good structurally, but when I got in the ship, the area where the reactor was just a giant hole. So I thought, maybe let's not try to fix that ship. Let's maybe just kind of make it work. But since we're already here... Let's try checking out these two guys. These ships out here. Let's see. The Sly Conclusion, and we have a service tug. And a passenger shuttle. Pretty sure that any police ships that would be checking these wrecks are in red. So we're totally clear right here. The OKLG Security Depot. What is this? It's a station, I assume. Let's zoom in. Zoom in. Show me it. Guess they won't show it to me. Radiation from a blown reactor helps you sleep at night? Sure does. Okay. I don't want to get over here with these other ships. I kind of want to be out of the way, but with how bad my battery is, I don't know if I can get too much distance. So, you know what? Let's just go over here and just kind of hope. So we're going to select this. Set us to our RCS thrusters and request undocking. OKLG is where we're currently docked. We have no distance on it. Oh yeah, my ship is called the Space Pony, apparently, which I think is fantastic. I'm a big fan of that. Alright. Undocking. So I'm just going to check our nav. We don't have anybody behind us, right? No, we don't. Alright. Cutting clamps. Get a little bit of... Oh no! Righto. Let's make sure to close the doors before we leave the station next time. I'll fix that later. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I've never done that before. That's a new thing. Also, Sandy, and this is what I was telling you about yesterday. This entire thing is apparently like the station. So I wasn't sure what it was, because all I saw was this thing orbiting around. I'm like, oh, is this the station's orbit? No, this is apparently the station. You can slam into it, and it will blow you up immediately. That's when I got turned into Space Paste. So, anyway. This thing uses no control flight, so we're just going to be sliding out here. Now, what we're looking at here is our relative velocity... I think... Well, let's see. So I think our... Oh, yeah, point of reference Sol. So, yeah, our current speed is 25.4 kilometers per second? This must be my actual speed. But yeah, our range is 83 kilometers from the wreck we have targeting, and our bearing is 17 degrees. So let's get it right in front of us, yeah? There we go. Alright, yeah, we're drifting off of it a little bit, but that's to be expected. Actually, I'm gonna stop my ship. There we go. good? Should be fine. Alright. Burn, baby, burn. Then I'll put on my pressure suit and go fix the airlock. Whoops. ETA is... We'll give it 5 minutes. This will give us time to fix our stuff. And, yeah. Okay. So what we're going to do is that before you can get into any of this stuff, you have to store your shit. So we drop our clothes off here. Oh, right, we have to take our shoes off. I always forget about the shoes. Shoes off, pressure suit on, put on our helmet. Delightful. We'll check our O2. Yes. Okay, yeah, 99%. Yeah, so we're fine. We didn't lose much out of that happening. So let's just give this an open. Go out. Close that. There we go. Are we good? Alright, cool. Close that up. And we take our helmet off. Because pressure suits only work... Oh, sorry, pressure suits work in a kind of silly way. Where they... I'm actually going to start using this as like a more permanent holding station for me. Anyway, they work in a kind of specific way where they just trap the air that you've got in your suit at that moment. Oh, hey, Hex. How's it going? Welcome back. This game is a game... It's a hardcore space simulation game. We got 2.5 minutes before we get here. So anyhow, right. It only traps the air, the suit that I have is a pressure suit, it only traps the air that's in the suit when you close it up. So you only get a couple of minutes of time. Yeah, there's no life support unit on the suit. It's generally just used, it's supposed to be used for doing quick repairs where you have to just hop out the ship and hop back on. In my first game where I got turned into paste, I found an actual EVA suit where I was able to spend, like, minutes upon minutes upon minutes, if real lifetime, just doing stuff. I think I was, like, out for the better part of an hour. Probably, like, 35, 40 minutes, and it never had an issue. So, it wouldn't hurt my feelings if I found another one. Anyway, since we are sitting in our seat, let's just increase our speed a little bit. Cut some of this time off. RCS fuel is fine. Now, once we get within 5 kilometers, or that's our range here. Once we get within 5 kilometers, it's going to start throwing up an alarm. I'll let it play. You can turn the alarm off if you don't want to deal with it, but... I also don't want to slam into the ship. Let's slow us down a little bit, yeah? Yeah, here's our relative velocity. 300 meters per second is pretty dang quick, but I don't want to have to take too long to get there. Once we're within 5K, I can probably start slowing us down pretty safely. Actually, maybe not. Under 200 is generally a reasonable speed to travel at when you're starting to get close to your target. I'm going to speed up a little bit. Let's get us right at about 200. Alright, here comes the alarm. Just a heads up for you guys. It's very not happy when you do this, so let's just kind of slow it down. Hear that alarm. Don't need to be worrying about it. Alright, we got 3 minutes for us to do our docking maneuver. Hail ship. Initiate uncontrolled docking procedure. Yeah, of course target's unresponsive. Jesus. And since we lined it up a little bit, pretty well from the start, we can, give them a little RCS docking, pretty easy. Alright. So here, let's get within... Let's speed up a little bit. I don't know, the movements aren't so bad. I think I can make this work. There. That'll work for us. 50 seconds on our ETA. Our range is 2.5 kilometers. Our relative velocity is 47.48 meters per second. Once you're in this mode and you start hitting S to slow down, it really lets you have good control. You have to keep it pretty close or else you're not going to be able to engage your docking clamps. I was watching our range and time. Easy does it. I like to start slowing down when we have about 10 seconds left, and that'll just help us stay on target. Now, the reason that little bloopy you're hearing is the fact that when I'm boosting, it takes me out of microgravity, which pisses it off. Because I am but a soft boy. Alright. Engaging clamps. Yeah, I may be committing a crime. Unlicensed salvage. Of course I'm committing a crime, but there's nobody in the area, so I'm not going to worry about it. Alright. How was my vacation from streaming? It was good. One of the big things that I was doing was I was trying to separate gaming from being an obligation to something I do for pleasure, because I feel like a lot of what I'm missing is what is it? A lot of what I'm missing is, you know, the enjoyment, and that was causing a problem. Okay, so we're just going to turn on our work light here, and we're going to put on our helmet, and let's go see what we found in this ship. I have no idea what it is. I didn't even check the size of it. What am you? Okay. So, we got some trash on the floor here. Motherboard, not really worth, but it's at 100% condition. That's weird. I wonder why that is. Wait a minute. Renabo portable... Oh, that's my clip suit. I thought there was something on the... I thought there was a PDA on the floor. Okay, we got a pump. We got a rack. All right, let's see what's in the rack. Damaged pressure suit. They're pretty valuable. We'll take it with us. That's what I was going to do. Is I was going to buy a hand truck that would let me haul some stuff around. This ship looks like it's in pretty good repair, honestly. It doesn't look terrible. We got a bunch of bins here. Oh, we lost a bulkhead bin. Some bulkhead got blown off the wall. I mean, it's a 3x storage bunker. Its condition's kind of ass, but that's not terrible. Just a bunch of scrap garbage in these. Motor, heatsink. Now, if you look at it up here, the little dollar sign will tell you about how much you estimate something's worth. So, I think I don't want to go for anything under $2 signs. But this pressure suit I know should sell for about like $100 odd dollars. All in all, though, the ship looks like it's not bad. Got a couple more bins here. Ooh, a 12... One of those Birmingham 12 EVA batteries. Alright. Yeah, this is very much reminiscent of like Barotrauma meets Voices of the Void. Now, I'm gonna take these double B batteries because my work light works off of double B batteries. Bubba batteries. Oh. Oh, this ship is pretty big, it looks like. Alright. It looks like a reactor. Fuel regulators? Yeah, I'm gonna say probably. Got electronic parts. Now let's just do like kind of a walk around, see what we're looking at here. It looks like we got some quarters here. Got some bins. What's a trencher? Oh, it's Kung Pao chicken. Look at this. You can long for better food. You can ponder the mystery meat. You can remove the mystery meat bits. And you can eat it. Fun stuff. So we got some basic storage here. Heater, cooler. Yeah, alright. This stuff seems pretty reasonable all in all. A couple more bins. A fridge. Ooh, hey, we have a mess hall here. And that is our alarm to go refill our suit back on the ship. Thankfully, refilling the ship, or sorry, refilling your suit on the ship is just as easy as that. Yeah. Low pressure. I'm a little cold. It's a little chilly in here. You know what? Since we came back in, let's just go check real quick, make sure that we don't have a cop showing up. I don't see any cop on the scanner, so I'm not even going to worry about it. Put our helmet back on. Oh, here's our disposable double B batteries. We got plenty of charge on, though. Anyway, back to what we were doing. Just remember that you're always allowed to take breaks. Oh yeah, Tom, I really appreciate it. But yeah, I just today I wanted to show you guys a fun new game, or this fun game here. That's cool. We got a bunk. We got a bunch of bins. There is a ton of stuff here. Oh, drink pouches. Okay. This ship is full of garbage. Ah, of course, door is jammed. Wakey, wakey, I got a crowbar. What do we got in here? Oh, it's the head. Alright. And even more bins. This place is just bin central. No power in the... Wait, we have working power in here? Let's see. This one is showing me that... app. Power viz. Yellow is powered, gray is unpowered. Oh, and L is the hotkey for it. Okay. We've got power in this ship? Hold on. What the hell happened in this thing? Have any doors that I can open? I'm not seeing any. Chunks of floor all over the floor. You know, if we have this, if we have a bunch of carbon fiber on the floor, would that make them fluorocarbons? Honestly, one of my big incomes for these ships is off of these cans of fuel. Okay, we got a heater. Another bathroom? Why does this ship have so many bathrooms? Well, maybe it's not a bathroom. These are chairs and just a couple of bins and a sink. That's a door. Oh, we do have lights on this thing. Cryo pumps? I don't... Oh, there's a whole... Oh. Once again, off of the fuel regulator where the reactor seems to have probably been. It's got a cryo pump and a laser array. Is that a fusion reactor? I'm gonna say probably a fusion reactor. There's just a hole where it was. So let's see, how valuable are these? Cryo distribution pump, laser emitters, they're pretty valuable. Reactor fuel regulator. Supplies a ship's fuel pellet feeders by combining and cooling reactants D2O and HE3. So that's not like deuterium, is it? To a millimeter scale solid pellet. Yeah, this has to be. This has to be like a nuclear reactor. A couple of batteries. All right. I don't know how any of that works, so we're just going to kind of let that be. Whoa. CO2 can, D2O tank, bunch of batteries. This ship is very large. Large tanks. Oh, it is deuterium. Deuterium oxide. Damn. Heavy water. 2-part mixture that I'm... Let's pause this. Now, if I uninstall this, will I be able to sell it? If I can sell it, that's probably worth some good scratch right there. This ship is pretty freaking big. Once I get back on the ship and I pull my helmet off, I'm gonna go to the nav console, check for cops, and then I'm gonna see what the ship looks like on the radar. Yeah. Any cops? Yes, no? No, we're looking good. Let me just double check. You are a salvage tug. Yeah, so I think it's only red for ships that we are looking at. Alright, what is going on with this guy? It is a big, round blob of a ship. She just be a ball. What is this? So it's a freighter. Really? The uplifted dimension is a freighter. Because I do want to run freight. That would be kind of a fun thing to do. It's missing, of course, its... You know, it's missing its reactor, but it does have battery banks. The question is, how long can this thing run off of just plain battery banks? You know... let me just think about this for a second. Because we have floor plates on the ship, if we can repair the floor plates where the reactor used to be, it does have battery in it, so we may be able to take the ship if we can repair it, because it, like I said, it does have batteries. I have to check its RCS levels and see if its cockpit is working. We may be able to pick us up a new ship in here, as long as the damage to the ship is not very severe. So let's go take a look. I don't want to take this on, put this on until the last minute. Alright, let's go figure this out. I don't know what that little side thing is. We may have to reroute some of the conduit on the ship to make it functional, but clearly we do have batteries working. Yeah, right here might be the repair that we need to make to get stuff working. Maybe. What does this switch do? Ooh. Okay, that's core pumps. Let's turn that off. We don't want to... We might have to take the power out of the loop. Lots of batteries on this ship. This might really be workable. Anyway. So I'm going to disconnect this... Actually, if I can make this work, I'm not going to disconnect the deuterium tank because I can just keep it on board, maybe repair it or whatever. Anyhow, it's supposed to be a round ship, so I guess this is the top of the roundness. Got a couple of racks. That's its transponder, right. We got a bin on the floor, thermostat, N2O2. You know, for all the world, this really looks like where you would normally put a navigation console on a ship. Well, let's keep looking. I mean, we got some floor right here, right? Solid Tetsudo Type A flooring. Looks great. The only... Oh! 2 holes. Step 1, we're going to install this one. First, installing a derelict. During long shifts spent eviscerating half-dead ships in the Boneyard. Yeah, where we're working is called the Boneyard, which is great. You often wondered what it would feel like to do the opposite. Why wrench out the beating heart of a wounded ship when you could just nurse it back to health instead? The question returns to you as you look around this derelict. Now through the eyes of a self-employed spacer, the prospect of finding an answer has you feeling like an uncaged animal. The sound of your breathing repeats in your helmet and grows more eager with every exhalation. You set to work and your tools resound through the hull all around you. During idle moments, it's hard not to consider the consequences of installing and uninstalling parts you don't own. Sure, you're in a junkyard, but it's Ao Timiwa's junkyard. And while they might turn a blind eye to the salvage trade when it suits them, they will bring the hammer down as soon as it doesn't. That goes double if you happen to make a derelict fly. The standard blocks on a nav station are onerous. But far from prohibitive, and clever engineering can take you a long way. But as soon as trash becomes treasure, you can be certain corporation security won't be far behind, and if you're not careful, possibly a few years in the brig. Of course, one upside to AO being fueled by blood and profit is that they'll sell anything to anyone for the right price. The ship broker kiosk in the OKLG commercial district keeps a record of every hunk of junk out there, including this one, so that's where you would go if you decided to purchase her proper. Either way, stealing or buying, it won't be cheap, but freedom never is. Can I combine ships you find? Yes. I don't see why not. Could you? That might not be possible. Might not be. Anyway, let's continue. Where am I going? Excuse me, what are you doing? Oh, I don't have a welder on me. Oh, I didn't realize. Okay, it's in my other toolbox. That's fine. Let's see how long it's going to take to install this. Not too long. It'll automatically slow us down once our CO2 alarm goes off. Okay. Oh, we still need one more thing, so let's go pick up that. This one, in fact. See how we blew out the reactor, or rather, the reactor got blown out in this thing, which absolutely looks like something we can fix. Yep. CO2's mad. Come on, man, finish it. One more, one more. We'll run. Alright, let's go. Okay. Helmet off. You'll be fine. If you find a decent abandoned freight, you can scrap it, your ship, and fix up the freight ship. I mean, yeah, technically. Although, okay, so the first ship that I got, the first salvage that I did on a ship, believe it or not, was actually a, sorry, the first salvage that I did on a ship, I actually took it and got its flight control system off of it. So I may actually be able to go gather up that, because I left it at the station. I may be able to gather that up and slap it back in the ship. But if I have a way of connecting this ship to that ship, then they just have to install through these airlocks. I might be able to make that work. Oh, but that's the only airlock that I have. I don't know what it would do if I have the airlock working. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't know enough about this game to tell you one way or the other. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to turn on this mode, which tells us the damage that the ship has suffered, which, aside from the reactor room, doesn't look bad. Yeah, it's just the bathroom, or some kind of room. Bulkhead bin, RCS thruster assembly. Some mechanical parts got spaced. But I'm not seeing any holes in the wall. I'm not seeing any more holes in the ground. She looks tight. Well, why are you mad about this? What's its... It says there's no power here, but what needs powered? Oh, it's cabling. Oh, it's emergency cabling. Okay. So that's what it is. This was used to jump the thing, it looks like. Alright. Conduit thrusters. So we need to basically send a single piece of conduit here? Will that bring the ship back online? Okay. And we're going to install this. Here, I guess. Let's see what happens if we just plug the batteries into the wall of the ship and see what it does. Maybe it'll do something cool. I don't know. Alright. give us a little bit of speed. Maybe it'll actually start doing some oxygenation. Why this no worky? How you work? Fix our Anyway, fix our oxygen. We can technically vent our ship into this thing to try to, you know, get it rolling again, but I don't think we need to. 'Cause it should have oxygen of its own on board. My kingdom for an EVA suit. My goodness. I have no idea. Maybe I could, like... Would it be cool if I could take this ship in and just sell that ship? That'd be nice. I don't know how you do it, but, you know, I might have to give it a little bit of the googs. Right? Okay, so these are more emergency jack jumper cablings. Fixed cabling raceway capable of transmitting power between shipboard components. Maybe I need to, like, plug it in, like, directly into it? Just battery. I don't see any cabling under it. Well, we'll take it. We'll see what it do. Alright, can I install this somewhere? Well, I mean, that looks like it should work. Maybe? Maybe? Oh, look at the little arrow here. I think the little arrow tells me what direction it feeds out to. Ah, so it's this. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that's fine. Can I, like, just throw another one here and there and then it'll work? Wait a minute, what the hell? Oh, okay, I see. I was wondering why this, like, little bright area was here, but it's just, like, an artifact of my, helmet. Well. What is this? Fixed cabling, raceway cable transmit power between shipboard components. Any engineer with their salt. Yeah. Oh, it's just emergency cabling. Alright. Wait, no, I don't wanna repair. Can't cancel. Wanna uninstall. I'm generally only gonna be able to do 2 things, it seems, with my oxygen supply. Okay, and then... Yep, still nothing. That's fine. You know, it's weird that I'm not, like... It's kind of weird to me that I'm not, like, losing oxygen. Why am I... My O2 and CO2 are fine. Oh. Oxygen's returning to the ship. Alright, well, you know what? Hold on. Can I not open this? Okay, I can. Okay, let's go check for ships. You guys streaming this? You want to keep watching and go? Oh man, Bunny, get some rest. Hope you're feeling better. Sorry that you're sick. Oh, I'm not seeing any cops, so you know what they say, no cop, no stop. So what is our current... Does my ship not have any oxygen on it? Why is it just telling me that I have 18 kilopascals of nitrogen? I mean, it's lost gas pressure, so... Helmet on. Let's go take a look. How are things looking in here? You know, it's acting for all the world like it's losing gas out of here. Let's see. Let's go up and check the alarms. They're not going off. Oh, nothing to do but take our helmet off, right? I'm not dead. So it looks like, boyos, we have ourselves one working ship. Couple of N2 cans. Do we have any O2 in here? I know the one O2 can. Alright, what kind of time frame are we looking for here? Depletion time, 46 minutes. Let's hook the rest of these batteries up to the system, shall we? This crap isn't going anywhere, so... I mean, theoretically, I just need, this little jumper right here should do it? Or maybe right here. Oh, wait, there's a switch here. Is that gonna connect the two? Ha ha ha! How are we looking? 1 day, 3 hours, 18 minutes. Alright. Everything appears to be connected. Except these batteries here. This isn't a battery, this is a fuel regulator. Okay. So we have ourselves a working ship, but no control panel for it. Here's our O2 can. Not great gas pressure, but enough to work. Heater's working. Yeah, heater's working. She's a little busted up, but we can make her work. You know, it's weird. It says that she was a freighter, but I don't see anything that might make a suggestion that she's a freighter ship. I mean, yeah, there's lots of little, like, bins and stuff everywhere, but a couple of storage bins does not a ship make. Oh, this is that bin that got blown off the wall. Hmm? Hmm. A couple of lights wouldn't hurt my feelings any either. Oh, did I have some aluminum and shit blown out the air? Out of the wall? Is it a space heater? I mean, only if there's a hole in the ship. Then it's definitely a space heater. Alright. We're gonna leave the ship here. We're gonna return back to our ship. And let's see. So it seems like opening the airlock... There we go. Well, she's functional. So let's go get that. Let's go get that nav station, and let's go put it in that little room. And yeah. Oh, hey, Deece, thank you for the moderation there. Appreciate it. All right, so we're gonna save the game real quick, actually. And we're going to call this maybe repair. So I was looking at the other one. Not so sure about that one, but I'm going to overwrite this one. Alright. Back to the station. Response static. Okay, fair enough. The Y-Pack. I am going to enjoy having a larger ship if we can make it work. I love that my little ship is just like this, this little rinky-dink weird thing. Oh, that's fun. Anyway, let's just back us up a little bit. And we're gonna pick up OKLG. Yeah, what we're doing right now is we're spinning. It's spinning the ship to try to, you know, make it behave. Just you don't need to. There, good enough. Good enough. There you go. That's pretty much right at it. How's our battery? Oh, battery's fine. 37.8 kilowatts. That'll work. Oh, hello, other ship. It is currently moving well out of my way, though. I don't have to worry about it. What is this? Oh, I'm not going to worry about it. We're just going to ignore it. Alarm's definitely going to go off, though. Hmm. I'm working under the hope that I'm working under the hope that if I take that ship once we get it rolling, if I can take it back to the station, hopefully they don't throw a fit and arrest me. Because if they throw a fit and arrest me, that's going to be a bad day. So we'll see. You can see our zoom range here, so we're looking at like 10 kilometers out. We got to wait. I mean, we got 25 kilometers away, so don't sweat it too hard. A little bit of back burn. Ever since I crashed into the station, man, I've been hesitant about approaching these things too quickly. Yeah, it's gonna be like, please choose a docking port. Yeah, I have the one. Thank you. I don't like that happening. What the hell is coming within 5 kilometers of me right now? I don't have time to check my nav panel. Actually, I do have time to check my nav panel. I have no idea what it thinks is within 5 kilometers of me. Now, is it within... I wonder what distance we have to be within for it to let us engage our clamps. So I know it was about 100 meters last time on the other ship. Maybe it's a speed thing, too. Now I'm 150, but it was below 20, below 20, so... See about it. Anyway. And here is our nav station that I found. We're just gonna pick it up, we're just gonna drag it right back on the ship. Don't mind me, guys. I know I've left this thing here, like, all day, but, you know, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. No big deal. Just close the door. Yeah. Do, 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 do. Alright. Oh, right. No, I can't just leave yet. I'm gonna have to pay docking fines. Alright. How much is it to get me out here? 500 bucks? That ain't bad. Be a little more fuel. Fill up my power. Good to go. Alright. I don't really know how the nav panel's gonna work once we're there, but we're gonna figure it out. We're learning stuff today. Alright. Take vector cleared for approach and dock. Confirm guidance begin RCF maneuver. Okay, well I wanna request undocking. Thank you. What is those? Oh, it's just a salvage tug. Alright. Oh, that's where we're going. So... Alright, I want to focus my... Tracking mode should be on ship, right? There we go. Oh, shit. Alright. Back to the ship we go. You know what, since we're moving towards it, let's go ahead and let's we got it set to 5 minutes right now, so let's just drop off some of this stuff. We're gonna be selling it anyway. Dope. And then... Oh yeah, okay, I was gonna be reading this. Study Business Administration. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh no, 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 no. Use the nav station. Oh god, that guy. Jesus fucking Christ, what is your deal, my guy? What the fuck were you doing? Christ. Scared the shit out of me. Jesus, even in space people can't fucking drive. Whew. Alright. Oh, that's scary. Wait, can I be on the nav station and go into my inventory at the same time? I cannot. Alright. Well, the cash UI to resolve any outstanding payments. Hold on. Operating expensive, yeah, okay. Oh, is it just my... That... Is that it? Is that what you guys wanted? We good? Okay. Looks like we're good on whatever that was. Alright, now can I study business administration? What's that noise? Am I tapping on it? I guess so. Are you winning, son? Yeah. Well, maybe. I don't know. We're gonna find out. What is going on with my... You know what? Here. I have so much nitrogen in my... No. I want to do inventory. Jesus. I have like a... I have like a... What is it? Some kind of thing I can set to tell it how much... CO2, or rather nitrogen I want in this thing. These are intakes, we've got O2 can pump. Unscrew for pressure sensor. What? I've never messed with such a thing. Is it the... Oh, it's the pumps. It's the pumps that's got it. Can it show me what I already have connected to it? Or is that what this is? Input 1 is the... What is this? Kinda looks like the thermostat? Okay. Got our CO2 alarm. Okay. Conduit wall for... What does this say or this intake is? Mass market reaction control system intake regulator by Kang. Produces thrust by taking cold compressed gas, usually N2, from an installed canister and passing it to onboard thrusters. Okay, that's what I thought it was. So what the hell is this then? RCS thruster assembly in conjunction with a ship's intake regulator. Whoa, okay. It's fine, we're not pointed directly at it. Hush your fuss. Oy. Oh, that scares me. Man, their warnings are aggressive. So what I'm going to do is that once we get within, like, a kilometer of range, I'm going to cut our speed to 20 meters a second. A little under 20. And see how quickly I can engage the docking clamps. Alright, we are below a kilometer. Let's just keep our docking collar lined up, and we will see. I'm going to assume maybe 500 range or maybe 250. That's going to be my guess. You don't get much more centered on this thing. $200? I didn't see when it became available because I was looking at the button, I wasn't looking at the lights. Oops. Oh well. Now, theoretically, I should just be able to open this door, right? Oh, that's sick. Alright, I don't hear anything leaking, so it seems fine. Alright, up into the control room. This ship is dark as hell. I'm gonna have to install some lights in here. Alright. Now you... Alright, I guess I'm telling it to repair it. We're just going to see where he drags this to. I don't know. I'm going to assume that the automation can handle a lot of this. Glad this guy sure knows where everything is on the ship, because I sure don't. You know what? Good on you, buddy. What else? What else you got for this? I wish I could see my current tasks. What are my tasks? Missing item. Deliver. Oh, there we go. Wow. That worked shockingly well. So what I think I have to do is I think I'm going to have to take it outside of the damaged realm, and that will cause it to behave a little better. So... Well, we're making progress. Unless there's already a nav station somewhere on this ship, but I did not see it on our trip around. Oh, cool. Now I can install the nav station. Nice. Yeah. Install it up here. It's gonna take a minute. Thankfully, while we're out here, we have all the time in the world. What are you mad about? What is this? Oh, Jiso's notice. Unregistered user detected. Please visit the Ojiso's register kiosk at your nearest station to resolve your owner registration issue for this vessel. JBU-7, I think, is my ship. we have a we have a ship here called Until Tuesday. It's funny. Anyway, so I guess this is controllable. That's cool. Alright. We had all the stuff on the ship to fix that. That's good news. A couple of pieces of scrap steel. Just throw it on the damn floor. We don't care. Now let's see if we can hack this thing. Runs debugging and troubleshooting procedures to remove errors in target software. Oh, okay. Start uninstall bash. Connect ship's notification to display on personal PDA. We need a human or a drone. We can do drones? I don't know what any of this stuff means. Alright, well. It's a thermostat. It's the N2 alarm. O2 alarm. Well, got the ship working. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to save. And we're going to close up the Space Pony. And then we're going to take this sucker over to the dock. And we're going to see what it does. I assume this thing's thrusters are still in working order. Probably. Maybe. Maybe. Now, I can always take a ferry out to the ship if necessary. Alright. It's gonna take me a minute to get used to the layout of the ship. Alright. Do I just wait and once this thing pops, I'll be able to control it? Love it. fuel is low. No fucking kidding. Just keep zooming in. Just keep doing it. Okay. Jesus. Alright. You wait here, Space Pony. Yeah, unregistered ship. Don't worry, we're going back to register it. Maybe. Yeah, low fuel. I know. I might have to swap out some of the tanks that I think were feeding the reactor. I might have to swap those out to, what's the word? Holy balls, that eats the fuel. Okay, okay. Right. Okay, we have started our slow drift there. We have 47 minutes at our current fuel. Let's go see if we can swap out some of the ant fault. Is my antenna damaged? Anyway. Okay, I believe we got a couple of N2 tanks in here that we can use to swap out on the thrusters. 17%. Oh, this is an RCS. There we have... Don't tell me all the RCSs are in here. That looks like the plug for the intake. This guy's at 95%. 6%. There's our guy. There's our main RCS holdbacks. I know that we're at about 6.3%. So what we're gonna do... We're gonna uninstall this. Yeah, it's kind of spooky, you know, tearing out the N2 can on a, It's kind of scary tearing out the maneuvering thrusters on a ship that's currently in motion, but, you know, whatever. We ain't bitch made around here, are we, boys? Okay, we're just gonna install this right here. Top portion of this open spot. That looks perfect. Alright, I forgot this thing's stupid. Install right here. Alright, let's see if that's resolved our RCS problem. Oh, this notice when I hop in and out of the thing, that's not great. Alright, oh look, RCS fuel, 96%. Beautiful. Now, she is hungry for fuel. My goodness. But I don't know if that's going to be any different than the one I was already using. It might be, though, because this is a big ship. We'll get it down to 5 minutes. Alright. You know what? I was almost going to get out of the seat. Are we moving like Schmeichel? Nah, we're only going, oh god, we're only going 180 meters per second. We are absolutely not moving like Schmeichel. Schmeichel is out maneuvering us by a large percentage. But this is a working ship. We may end up having to sell this. Like, we may end up just being forced to just sell the ship itself and just kind of work with it. But we'll see. My question is where... I'm still thinking about the oxygen system in the other ship, in the Space Pony, because my question now becomes, if we have the Space Pony running, then oh no, don't get in my way, don't get in my way, other ship. I think it'll be fine. The sly conclusion. For Schmintage being more than the parts would be. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know what, you're probably right, Deece. I bet I would get more money than I would be spending on the parts to finish fixing the ship up. But, yeah, I'm thinking about it, and it's like, I'm thinking about the pony and its weird problem with appearing to have just a bunch of nitrogen in the atmosphere. So maybe what I need to do is I need to check my nitrogen tank and make sure that it's not pumping nitrogen into the air. Because I don't know how to make sure that the oxygen stuff is working properly. You meant more for the whole ship than the parts of the ship if you have to sell it? Oh yeah. I'm sure then if I sold the whole thing it'd be more money by a long shot. Low fuel, refuel your ship. Yeah, no, my ship is fine. I swapped out the parts. But theoretically, the pony should be a-okie dokie out there until I have to maybe take a shuttle over to it. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what it do. I mean, that that tiny ass ship there, like the what is this thing called? The uplifted dimension? Is that what it is? Yeah. The dimension here, man, I tell you, she's big. She can hold a lot of stuff. Like, I could really use her for hauling all sorts of things. I could even turn her into I could turn her into a proper freighter and have be hauling these huge loads from place to place, but I'd have to replace the reactor probably if I want to get anything that'll actually go a good distance at a reasonable speed. Well, still, we'll figure out our final plan once we're here. Okay. Why can I not? Why can I not lock my... Oh, I am locking my bearing. It's just slightly different because this thing slowly rotates. Okay. Controls appear to be a little backwards too for the ship. It's weird. Maybe it's because I've got it kind of backwards because of like... I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't know what this antenna fault's about. I might have to get out of the ship and actually fix the antenna. That's a possibility. Reactant remaining. 13 hours of... 13 hours of reactant. That's really good. Whoa, okay, she is a little squirrely. I was worried about that, but that's okay. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do about this other guy who's possibly going to run into me while I'm trying to get in for docking. Alright, hold on. Clear, clear. What the fuck is going on? I don't have time for it. Be back to trying to test to see exactly when I'm going to have access to locking my clamps on this thing. It's either going to be 500 or like, you know, 150-ish. It's definitely not 500. Just under 225. All right. Ship is docked. Let's see what we got. I think I'm sucking air out of the station. Oh, whatever. I'll let the station fill up my air, however that works. It also seems, it more seems to be like filling me with nitrogen, so. Looks like it wants something like 75 kilopascals of nitrogen? I don't know. Hey, this is the cargo kiosk. We don't want the cargo kiosk. It's our supply kiosk. Yeah, I can't open that door. Alright, fine. I'll install the freaking conduit. Right here. Yeah, don't ask questions about the random guy just working on your station. Sure. You know, that's normal. Oh. Man, maybe I should have opened this thing up earlier, because now I've got a fully charged welder and a knife. Okay. Good stuff. When do aliens start trying to give me a good probing? I don't know, man. Can I just try this thing? Pill bottle of hydrocodone. Eh. Pill bottle of amoxicillin. Sure. Don't mind me. I'm just robbing the place now. So I'm supposed to be finding some kind of... Wait, that's a transit kiosk. Serve the bustling colony's need. Kiosk allows unlimited free access to any connected locations currently available. Okay, what, Old Emporium? Oh boy, I have no idea. That's the battery charger. What kiosk is this? Real estate kiosk. We don't need a real estate kiosk. Are we still getting a... Are we still getting a flow of nitrogen into the ship? Is that what I'm seeing here? Well, the place seems happy at least, so... I guess we'll just kind of leave it alone. Oh shit, a salvage permit. How long is this? So these salvage permits, these yellow ones, only last 24 hours, as it says. So, let's see when this ship was basically used last. Almost a year ago. Okay, ship's been hanging around for almost a year. I mean. Looks like it's slowly filling up. On 106.7. Let's close the door. We're at 599 and 106 point for nitrogen. So I assume that's what it's putting in here. I mean, it's not changing. But I see like these little puffs of air, and I'm assuming that it's doing something, but it seems fine. I don't know. Anyway, you can just keep pumping. They can just keep pumping nitrogen into the ship. I'm not gonna be mad. Oh, it's the heavy water. Oh. Oh, okay. Light surveillance. Find out what the Port Authority wants. Oh, station loudspeaker crackles. Skulldoor, please report to Port Authority Ralia Santos and I will cause a commercial at your earliest convenience. You good? Don't worry about it. It's fine. That's probably not a. That's probably not. Right? We're just gonna. Port Authority, Ralia Santos. Okay, now where is Ralia Santos? Says there a contact. Oh wait, it'd be under the social app. Right. Socials. Okay, now I want to talk to Ralia Santos, wherever the hell she is. Okay. Oh, here we go. Azakawa commercial. Alright, let's go take a look. What do you want, person? The longer the line, the more likely that the nice clerk... The longer the line, the more likely that the nice clerk is on duty today. Okay. Unfortunately, the decades since the loss of Earth to the ablative cascade of 59 has rendered colony interaction increasingly rare and informal, and legally status highly coveted, let alone full citizenship. Legal status often confers local benefits such as cargo trade discounts and rights to purchase private housing and docking. Okay, so we're looking for... What is this? It says terminal. Okay. Okay, so we're looking for this person. Let's see, is our socials? Our socials aren't here. We have to go meet. Ralia Santos. Hey Ralia, what do you want, buddy? The Port Authority wants me to plant a bug on Noah Murillo. Okay. We also have Can I be like, no, I don't want to? Do I have the bug on me? How do I... Okay, what is this? Is it a goal? They also want me to talk to Jake Arias. Jesus, okay. Enhancement over what looks like a tracking device while nonchalantly instructing me to plant it on Noah Mario without their notice. Okay, this is a save... This is a save scum situation, because I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. I mean, I know what I'm supposed to do, but... I don't know if there's like a special thing I can do to plant it on him, but we'll figure it out. We'll get it. Don't worry. No problem. Okay. Okay. Let's just tell it to plant the bug. Hey, person, how's it going? Whoops, I didn't mean to bump into you. Sorry. Ha ha ha. AO Corp holds the power to both bless and curse. Yeah, I did the thing. So, what did that do for me? I don't know what this is. Okay, I guess that's it? Old Emporium out of Jake Arias. But he's a criminal. I might want to talk to this guy because if I talk to the... Oh, I'm on Facebook. Nice. If I talk to these guys, I might be able to get in with the criminals and I'd be able to access the black market, which should give me better... That should give me better ability to do, things. Sell stuff, you know. Okay, so we're in the commercial district, right? It's just the transport, okay. Self-care, loading dock. What kiosk is this? Shipbroker. Hey! Ooh. The Vipac freighter that I got here, the uplifted dimension, I'd have to buy it for 1.3 million. Is there such a thing as a friendly probe? It depends on consent. Let's see. Ostranauts. How to sell derelict. Can't do anything with the ship besides sell the components. In the OKLG commercial district as a ship broker, Kiosk, no, you can both buy and sell ships there. This guy says, don't bother flipping ships, it's not profitable. So you bought a derelict freighter from the shipbroker for 330k, used your little salvage pod to fly out there. Got the freighter up and running, docked it with K-Leg. Once everything was repaired, you set about finding out ship's missing components like the reactor. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save, and then we're gonna try to just buy it. I assume I can't. Is it gonna let me take out a loan? That'd be nice. I imagine though that if I buy the rights to the ship, I probably won't be able to. So what is this? Well, that buys a replacement transponder. Okay. Tombolo 2? Oh, cool! You can just swap between them. Okay, that's cool. All right, well, can I buy? Wow, we literally would just have to do the direct pricing. Okay. So what am I supposed to do with this thing? What's this? Oh, it's a coffee thing. Okay. That's just toilets. Okay. Well, this has led us to quite the conundrum because we don't have, Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, you're a bartender. Oh, okay. Can I, like... Yeah, here we go. Press internal bladder prevents context missing with return air. Cool. Wow. These flasks get really big. I don't think I need that much, however. I'm not exactly going on huge journeys just yet. Alright, I have no idea what this place is. I'm going to go over here and see. Okay, so this is the gig nexus here. That's apparently a terminal that lets you do odd jobs. Oh, hey, the embassy. Okay, one of my tasks is actually to visit an embassy. I want to obtain legal status eventually. Visit an embassy. Do I, like... Do I talk to somebody, or... Guess I'd just be like... Select desired embassy services. Obtaining legal status after birth usually involves applying for a visa. It may include getting a sponsor and or paying a significant fee, of course. Namdi Hazakawa Station K-Leg offers no legal citizenship, only corporate-sponsored permanent residence. Unlike many sovereignties, K-Leg immigration pathways conspicuously lack sponsorship programs. Except for those favored, of course, by Harper Master Adayami personally. Investor visa, 5 million. Skilled labor. We're just gonna leave the embassy kiosk. Sounds great. But that did my goal, I guess. Skulldoor should obtain legal status with at least one colony in the system. Man, Jesus. Alright. Alright, where are you? He's in K-Leg Old Emporium. So let's go do that. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do about this ship, though. That is a decided concern. Mescaform. The red neons cast heavy shadows in the old Emporium, K-Leg's only leisure district. The OE is a relic of a former world, a portal to the halcyon days of the Wildcat Nigerian colony before Earth's ablation cascade gutted the economy. Spacers come here to escape the bureaucratic grind, to imagine a world without bosses, and to split a chilled bottle of Bismertnaya, even when they can't afford to. A dozen meters away from the shuttle stop, you see a knot of revelers gathered in the warm light of the Mescaform bar. Laughter and conversation float through Mescaform in a melange of English, Mandarin, and even Yoruba. That last one might be a sign IO managers are mixing it up with the common folk. Whatever the language, the warm organics of human voices in close proximity is a welcome departure from the hollow echo of comm chatter. One of the faces of the crowd is the Fixer. They're a known quantity in the station community. K-Leg's portal to a system-wide, ever-shifting black market whose appetite for used ship parts and other rare salvage can never be sated. Shouldn't be too hard to get the Fixer talking. Just mention you have something to trade and they'll likely be interested. Well... what do you want? Ask about being called. Wants me to clear their name by visiting... okay, hold on. Ask Jake why they're called. Jake Arias says they're in a tight spot. An Ao Timiwa contracted Ojiso agent named Ricardo Hansen is accusing them of filing an insurance claim on a recently destroyed racing vessel that was in someone else's name. Jake Arias wants Skulldoor to go talk to them and set the record straight. Fine, I'll go... fine. Contact during trigger for the snap photo target. What? Location the flotilla. I don't, you know what? We're not gonna worry about it. We'll worry about that in a minute. This must be the bar, yeah? Oh man, they're in full EVA gear. What is your deal, buddy? He's just a guy. Okay, what about it? And he's a criminal. Metaphysical quandary. What? I don't know. It's ask him a metaphysics question. Okay. I don't want to talk to him about metaphysics. I want to find the Fixer and sell him a whole ass ship. Oh, wait, can I like... technician, bartender, criminal, manager, shipbreaker, manager... I don't suppose any of these guys are going to have a job being The Fixer? Unless one of their names was the Fixer. Yeah. Unfortunately, I do not know. Alright, Jake. Is he a... Oh. Tell Skulldoor is far too busy and won't deal with anyone outside their regulars. This guy is the Fixer. What's GMB? Gambits. Oh. Let's just talk to this guy. Hey, buddy, how you doing? He says, "Look at us," as if I know this guy. Okay, let's say, yeah, let's bring our contact and intimacy up. Let's shoot the breeze. So, oh, don't awkward at me, you freaking jerk. Apparently, lots of stuff. Oh, here we go. Stakes. Convince the Fixer to give you access to the black market. Failure when target has selfish altruism, or greedy, or he feels pestered, or badgered. Ask how they're doing. Let's just talk about the weather. Oh, they touched me. He says they put his hand on my arm. Yeah, you know what? Let's give a flirty reply. If we gotta fuck our way into the black market, by God, we're gonna do it. He's asking me what's up. Yeah, let's take more of these, let's shoot the breeze some more. Let's up this contact score. Scans the room nervously. Why are you scanning the room? I was bringing security up. I kind of want to, let's see. So this can bring our meeting up. Give me a mildly funny comment. I'll do a mildly funny comment. This is like conversing with me in real life. Oh shit. Wow, they're an acquaintance now. That's cool. Yeah, buddy, yeah, I hate, we'll talk about, yeah, we hate the authorities, you know, that's, oof. For not observing the rules of space or superstition. Yeah, man, yes, sir. I will not... Why would I smile demurely? What the hell? Yes, sir, I will absolutely... Successful when target has intimacy loved or intimacy desperate. Well, let's say we'll charm the fixer. Puts on a tough face, but you can tell they're blushing. They keep their own hand where it is and tell me that the black market is open when they need it. We did it! We charmed Jake Arias enough to get to the thing. We can't sell our goddamn ship. No. Oh god. But yeah, there's absolutely. You talk to me in real life. There's the long, awkward pauses. I'll be like talking about stuff, and I'll be like talking to myself. I'll be like, okay, well that didn't go over very well. I guess I need to do a little bit better. Okay, so this is stuff that they want. I don't know what this is. This is like data files, I guess? What? Okay, well, now we know what they want and what they'll buy, but they will not buy our ship from us. That becomes a problem. A hydrodynamic generator employs magnets along the path of the reactor's plasma flow and exhaust cycle to produce conventional power generation. Interesting. Okay, well, he doesn't want anything that we have, which is not great for us. He wants more like, I guess. Oh, is it? Well, it's not. No one like new apparently. I don't know what they want. That's weird. Thanks, Jack. Or Jake. I'm gonna go clear your name with, who's it now? Ricardo Hansen, who is in the commercial district. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, where is this Ricardo Hansen? Oh, he's right there. I want to... scare them into backing off? Is that what I need to do? I guess? Hey buddy, leave my black market contact alone, you dick. Relents to the pressure. They agree to retract the investigation on Jake Arias, but insist that there is more to the story than meets the eye. Yeah, that's not my problem. So... see ya. Okay, so who is this person? What do they want? They're at the flotilla. I don't know what the flotilla is. Unless it's like the Azikiwe Estates. Azikiwe? Uh... Where's the door? Where? I'm just going to say that it probably, Oh. Oh, because we'd normally be able to go to the private residence. Okay. Well, let's go back to the commercial district and see if we can talk to what's his name? Yeah, a flotilla is a bunch of ships in a group. Yeah, but what does it mean by the flotilla? Is that like a bar or something, or is it like actually a legit thing? Wait, I didn't want to go here. I wanted to go to Jesus. I wanted to go to the Mescaform. Yeah, I wonder if there's actually like a legit-ass flotilla hanging around out there. Somewhere. Oh, ask about forged off-world visas. That's crazy. Okay, I don't think we have to talk to him to get a thing, but our standings are 75, so we'll say cool. What is it? Is this blue version of offer to trade any different? No, it isn't. Well, he's got a shiv. That's cool. Oh, damn. I guess the best we can do with that ship that we have is just strip it, I suppose. We can't afford to buy it, so we're just kind of shit out of luck. Yeah, take us to port. Oh, there it goes. Okay, whew. Let me do a little Google here. Ostranauts. Is it possible to sell a derelict without buying it? You cannot sell a derelict ship you haven't purchased and legally own. So my question is it's like... Is flipping ships even a thing? Also, do I have like micrometeorite holes in the ship somewhere? let's say restore. I wonder how much it's actually, like, taking it up. Oh. That wasn't bad. Pretty easy to fix, all things considered. Hmm. Ooh. We got some food we can get. Well, you know what? Since we're going to be trying to scrap this sucker, let's pull some scrap out. I got this giant deuterium tank that's supposed to be worth an absolute boatload of money. I wonder what these hitches are. I don't like these hitches that I'm seeing. Alright. These guys don't want the deuterium canister. Don't tell me that I need to buy, like... Maybe I can talk to these guys, but I don't want to have to buy a license just to sell this stuff. I don't think I can take it to the black market dealer, probably. Alright. Time to save again and see if we can buy a license, because I don't want to accidentally find myself with too little money to actually undock and get back to my ship. So I'm gonna apparently need like well over 1 million credits to actually start getting some of these ships. Huh. Okay. Alright, here we go. Buy a 24-hour license. Expansive. Okay, anyway, alright, trade. A 29.5 thousand bucks. Hell yeah. So yeah, we can definitely make some dosh out of this. Oh, you know, we can probably just like... Here, so what we can do is we can set a new trade zone. So what happens if we just like selected this whole thing, called it a test zone. So can we sell directly from that? That would be nice. Okay, let's send items to barter zone, so... I guess we cannot. Oh, that's fine. We can just start room by room and just start stripping it. One at a time. What am I uninstalling with? Is it the angle grinder? 86.81. Maybe it's this one, the 53. Yep. Okay, we're using our power drill, which is fine. What do you want? Mackenzie Noble. Oh, right, yes. What do you want, Mackenzie Noble? You're on the Salted Matrix. What's the Salted Matrix? Are these ships? Are these ships asking for me? Oh. I only now realize. Oh, it's 200 bucks for the rack. Alright, you know what? We got a supply thing here, and what this will tell me do is somewhere here should be a... I mean, hell, I could get an EVA suit. That'd make life a little bit easier. But there should be some kind of... Here we go. Equipment truck. This dolly holds large, cumbersome items and transports them with ease. Also, this Pro Toolbox is really nice because it's way bigger. Might be worth the buy. Anyway, I know it's $7,000 for an equipment truck, but, you know, why not? Oh, here it is. Okay, so let's see. How easy is it going to be to load this thing up? Please tell me it's not going to be a pain in the dick. I'd be very sad if my nice new dolly was garbage. All right. Anyway. Anyway, we got a nice four little bins here. I'm just gonna check what's inside them before I take them apart. Ooh, some more batteries. Yep, just a bunch of junk. So we're just gonna uninstall. I'm thirsty. Don't worry. This ship has a mess hall on it. You know, the more I uninstall this stuff. Whoa, whoa. Oh, right, nothing's gonna hit me. I'm in the freaking station. Stupid damn thing. Here, get in. What do you mean this thing can't pick up the... What? This thing's a super handy equipment truck. What makes it super handy if you can't load it with stuff? I load it like this. Well, this thing's about useless, isn't it? I like... you suck so bad, Dolly. I thought you'd actually do stuff. You hold as much as my backpack, but I have to haul you around like a freaking, like a doofus. Large, cumbersome items and transports them with ease. It's a little cabinet. Can I put it in like this? Oh man. I hate you so much. Okay, well, that's fine. We don't need to buy a dolly. We're just gonna load this up real quick then. Boop. Oh right, yeah, because we're gonna have to buy the thing. Anyway, I think I'm actually done playing for now. That was actually a lot of fun, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it. So thank you guys for joining me. It's always good to see you guys. I'm sorry again that I've been out. I can't guarantee that I'm gonna be getting back to my regular schedule, but I am pretty sure that I am. You know, I'm getting back into it. You know, so it's good to see you guys again, and thank you. So you have a good night too, my guy. I'll be back soon. Keep an eye on the Discord. Again with the whole burnout thing, just keep an eye on the Discord. I'll let you guys know when I go live. But otherwise, you guys have a great rest of your night, and I will hopefully see you guys very soon. So bye bye everybody. Woo.